Chicago's own Lasalle Grandeur will be ranking his discography on this scale from trash to bad to okay to good to great to dope to masterpieces. We can start with For the Fuckery EP from 2015.
All right. We said 2015, right? For the fuckery, just for what it was, I will put it at good.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's a good middle point. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
After that, that is Anthem Lassa. Anthem Lassa. Let's see. It is a track. It's a one full of bangers. Um, but I don't know. I put that at okay. I
Mm-hmm.
put Anthem Lassa at okay.
So you think like Anthem Lassa is like worse than For the Fuckery EP?
Yeah, I'm being a little bit biased. For the fuckery holds a special place in my heart because that's like the first time I ever put together a project. So I'm just like, you know, if you're just like you want to find like like my origin story, this is a good origin story. Anthem Lost is more like I'm just trying to make some shit for y'all to say you along with me. But I feel like I honed in on that more later on in later projects.
Mm-hmm. Now, Blur from 2018. This is an interesting one because like I know that you're split on this project.
Okay, this ranking will make sense. This ranking is gonna make sense later. I keep it out for a reason, but I would put Blur in trash. I
In
would put Blur in
trash,
trash.
really, like even like songs
Yeah.
like Ghost and like a True Friend, you think
It's like
that stuff is trash?
I think the project, how I executed the project, was not the way it should have been done. I think it's just that was the project I feel like I took a lot away from and I was working on for 2 to 3 years, and I didn't see through the vision I had originally, what I wanted for it in the end. Like that cover art, even the cover art I have for Blur right there, I had like a way different cover art for it and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, do I think Ghost is a trash song? No. Do I think Love Song for No One is a trash song? No. It's not to say the songs are trash. I think the way how I went about the body of work was trash. So that's
Mm.
how I feel about it.
Uh,
But it'll make sense in this. It'll make sense in a bit. I'll tell you why. We'll have to as we continue ranking.
but did you think the same thing about Blur when it came out? That it was that bad?
I no, but the thing is, also the day I released Blur was like literally the same exact day Mac Miller died.
Oh, really?
So
So you
yeah,
weren't thinking about your album.
no, I was not thinking about my album when it came out, bro. Bro, I dropped Blur. I was like, yeah, you know what? Because when I dropped it, it was like I reduced it to 10 songs. I should have never did that because that's not what I wanted to do in the first place. I reduced it to 10 songs that morning. I dropped it. Woo woo woo. I think like 2 hours later, bam, Mac Miller was found dead in his home. What the fuck? Well, I don't want to promote this anymore.
Mm,
I lost all like heart for it.
mm.
So yeah. So it's the great songs thing. Yeah, there's some great cuts on there. Did I do it correctly? No. I think the way how that was like the one project I went about trashly. So yeah.
Like I know that like Mac Miller is one of your like favorite rappers, but like, did he have like what kind of an impact did he have on you? Why do you feel? Why did you feel so sad over
Bro,
his loss?
Mac Miller was like a big brother to like every kid at least in the suburbs. At least all the kids in like the suburbs who listen to him. That was like a big brother because it
Mm,
was just like there was no. I look, man. There's people that can say they didn't listen to Mac Miller, but there's nobody that can ever say like fuck Mac Miller. In my opinion, Mac Miller is just one of those people that is just like always likable by everybody. In my opinion, and it's
mm,
like when he died, that hit like in terms of like friend groups I had from high school and stuff like that. that hit everybody. Like it was like you lost a family member. It's like when Kobe died. Like when Kobe died, I didn't feel right either. So that's just one of those like celebrities or like artists, and it's just it feels so weird just calling him a celebrity, even though I never got to meet him personally. It's just one of those people that just it was very close to the heart. Like you loved them even though you didn't know them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why that one hurt me a lot.
Mm-hmm. Next one is Kelly Summers.
Okay. So Kelly Summers, to me, to me, would be okay. But the thing is, Kelly Summers to other people would be dope. So I think we can put it at great.
Okay.
I think we put it at great. Um Kelly Summers is a moment in time where I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And it was like I was just going through something with some girl at the time, and no, her name's not Kelly, but you know, it's if you it's like if you know type thing. But it was like Kelly Summers was like, I figured it out. Like I figured out the formula to make good music. Like that, like 2019, like 2018, late 2018 and 2019 was like, I know how to just make good music now,
Mm.
you know? And Kelly Summers was like the start of that. And that was like the biggest, I mean, in terms of like up to date, like Kelly Summers was like when like things kind of felt like it was starting, you know? And I remember like I threw like an underground like show for Kelly Summers, and it was like a low key like we named it like an unofficial Pitchfork after party. I was like featured in the local newspaper. When I tell you we had like 200 people in like a venue we shouldn't have had it in, we had like 200 people in a venue we shouldn't have had it in,
Mm.
and it was like crazy. Like that shit was packed front to back, and it was all off of just like a little EP, you know.
Mm.
So what a moment, you know. But yeah, that Kelly Summers, we can keep it at great.
Mm. What about Euphoric?
Euphoric can go in okay. Euphoric can go in okay. I know people are gonna go out there and look for it. I'll re-upload Euphoric for you guys. I promise. Euphoric was okay because it's a little bit of like why how I feel about Blur, but like Euphoric is okay in the sense of like I just kind of felt like I released Euphoric to release something. I didn't really need to.
Mm.
I could have just like kept chilling off of Kelly Summers until like I made Tears. But then I don't think I could have made Tears if Euphoric didn't happen.
Mm.
Um, but it's just okay. Like it's not really like it felt more so rushed. Like it was just like I gotta put something out, I gotta put something out. And we're in the pandemic, so I'm just like, yeah, man, I just gotta do something. I can't just sit around doing nothing. And that's just what Euphoric is.
Mm.
So yeah.
Next one is the 3-pack Before the Tears. Where would you put that one?
They gotta go on dope, man.
Really?
That's dope. And man, you don't understand, man. Them three songs, I to this day, I'd be like, why the fuck did I not put this on the album? Like, Poof? Poof is like in terms of, and like for me, it's like one of my top 10 songs. Like I love Poof. It's a great fucking song. Like
Mm.
so I think anybody would tell you Poof is so great. Like or like just in terms of Before the Tears, like it's dope. Like, it's just a great 3 song listen, man. Like don't know why to this day those songs did not make it to the album. I was like, yeah, these just some throwaways, and I'm just like, they were not throwaways. People love those songs.
Mm.
So yeah,
Next one is Tears.
you gotta go on Masterpiece. I think that's just what it is.
Mm. It's my favorite
To
song
this
actually.
day, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like no matter what, when people find it or find my discography, they find Tears and they be like, I needed this, man.
Mm-hmm.
This one front to back it's just great. And I'd be like, but it goes to self, and they'd be like, nah, tears. And I'd be like, all right.
Mm-hmm. Uh,
But yeah, that's just that's my masterpiece right now.
how was it making the
Um,
project?
how was it making? That shit was fun. I don't remember a moment making that project. I was like, I hate this project. When all the pieces started just falling into place, it was like it just felt like a moment was created, but you didn't know it was coming. You know?
Did you consider it a masterpiece when it came out?
No, I did not. I did not. Because there were songs in there, and I know you're gonna be like, that's like your most popular song.
Ah.
There was like moments on there like "Men Don't Cry." I say this to this day. Everybody got to go hit up Meeks. It's like one of my closest friends and one of my producers I work with a lot now these days. But if Meeks was never in the studio when "Men Don't Cry" was recorded, it would have never came out. Cause I was like, people don't want to hear this shit. And he
Mm.
was like, nah, that's a good song. And another song later on with like a song on We All Love, I'll tell you in a second. But like yeah,
Mm.
that's just great music, man. That's just good music. That's just a masterpiece.
Mm. Next one is the 2023 album, A Ghost to Self.
Okay, so A Ghost of Self is great. A
Only
Ghost of Self,
great. Oh,
it's
okay.
it's only great because mixing and I love my homie that mixed it. I love him to death. I appreciate him to this day. I just feel like the mixing of the project could have took it to another level for people to appreciate the songs a lot more.
Mm.
Because you don't realize how much that shit. Well, I know, but you don't realize how much it can make a difference until it makes that difference. And
Mm.
it's just like I could just tell on like songs like one of my favorite songs I've ever created is "Wisp in the Wind." Like I love that song. It's a beautiful song. I produced it front to back for the most part. Like got people to play stuff, but I produced it. And "A Ghost of Self" is like, the first project I produced. Like my hand is like in 60% of the production, but it's great. It's only great. It's not a masterpiece yet, just because of like just literally mixing holding it back. But like, shit like "You Leave Me in the Dark," Tahoe. I produced all of Tahoe. Besides, I had my friend Aaron Doe change the drums, but shit like that. Got "Sunshine" on there. It's great. It's amazing music, but it's not a masterpiece. It could have been, but it's not a masterpiece. And it's like it's a lot more that goes into that I'm not saying why it's not a masterpiece, but that's my favorite project, but I can accept it's not a masterpiece, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Um well, my favorite project I have out. My next project I'm working on is like my favorite one.
Mm.
But obviously we can't put that on the list yet. But yeah, it's just it's great. It's
Mm.
great. So yeah.
The last one on the list is the EP slash compilation, whatever. Last Wishes, We All Love. Where would you put that one?
Um I put it on great. That song's great too. Like that's it's just good music. The song on there, "I Always Love You," which is the most popular song of that project. It's between "Crying About You Again" and "I Always Love You," and it's crazy because a lot of like the songs in there, besides like I want to say "Spotlights," a lot of the songs in there is just me being like, I don't know if I want to put this out, man,
Mm.
and people being like, "No, this is great, bro. I need this out. Like, I need this. Like, this is good music." And I'm just like, I don't know, man. I don't want people thinking I still care about this person, this situation. And I'm just like, because I just didn't. Especially by the time I was releasing those songs, I just was like over the situation. But you got to let music be music, and that's like what "Lost Wishes, We All Love" is. It's like we all love. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
you shouldn't be embarrassed about it, you know. So, and then as I said, I always love you. That's like Meek's favorite song I've ever made because he's like, bro, that's just good music, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that this is my ranking right now. I don't know if people would agree with Blur going to trash if they went to go listen to it. I don't think a lot of people would agree with that, but that's just me being a little hard on myself. But I feel like A Ghost to Self is what I wanted Blur to be. That's why I'm just kind of like A Ghost to Self is great. Blur is just kind of like it's like it's the same project if people listen to it. It's the same project,
Mm-hmm.
but I think A Ghost to Self was executed a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but this is my ranking. I think everybody would agree with Tears being a masterpiece.